Hi everybody, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Ms. Hoffman, and I wanted to make this intro video for drama class since I cannot be there with you today. I'm a little bit under the weather, but I will definitely be back next Tuesday. So today, just wanted to kind of go over a little bit about this class. I'm going to try not to talk for too terribly long, and I'll give you guys an activity to do at the end of this video. So, for a little bit about me, again, my name is Ms. Hoffman. I have a degree in theater from Lamar, and that's really what I made my emphasis for teaching originally, but I also teach speech class, so some of you might also have me for speech or have had me for speech. And of course, there are some of you guys in this class that already know who I am. That is one of the unique things about drama. This year, I did think that they were going to be able to split between what I would call theater production, and that's the more advanced kids that have been in drama before, and just regular drama level 1. But they combined them so that I could have another speech class. So this class is basically half and half. Half of you have taken it before or been in shows with me, and half of you are brand new. So it's a little bit strange, but I'm going to talk a little bit about how we're going to make that work. Another thing that you guys should know about me, if you don't already, is that this semester is going to be a little bit weird because I'm pregnant, and I'm actually going to, my due date is supposed to be November 5th, so I'm going to be out November and December, and then possibly the last week in October. Of course, we're just going to have to play it by ear, because the baby's going to come when she wants to come, so, we will figure that out when we get there as well. That's going to be a lot of this year's, we'll figure it out. So there are a couple of pieces of paperwork that I want you to look at today. They are on my desk. I didn't have them out on the front. The front papers are for speech. So there are 3 different things, and I actually have them in my email, so let me pull them up here. You should get a syllabus. It says Drama Syllabus Fall Acting. You should also receive a class contract. It might be together with the syllabus. I'm having somebody else make my copy, so I don't know how they're going to end up. Then you should receive an etiquette in the theater page and a types of stages in theater page as well. I'm just going to go over the syllabus today. The other 2 pages are for us to go over on Monday when we have a shorter class time. So let's take a look at the syllabus real fast here. It's real general. It just kind of tells you, welcome to drama. We're going to talk about fundamentals, whereas, of course, if you've been in this class before, you're going to get a little bit more of an advanced training. Important things to note on here, it says performances and presentations in this class are a necessity. I'll start talking a little bit slower because I just realized that I can give you a chance to get those papers passed out. So if you need to pause the video, feel free to do that while you get them passed out. It is necessary because this semester we are focusing on acting. Next semester we'll focus on technical theater. If you are still in this class, it's only a semester, so you don't have to take both classes, but that's kind of how I break it down. Rules, real basic stuff, but we're definitely going to be respectful of each other in this class because we are performing in front of one another, and some people aren't the most comfortable performing, and that's okay. I'm going to teach you how to be more comfortable up in front of an audience. Respect the classroom and all classroom materials. That, just means make sure that your desk is clean, that you're not pulling all the tissues out of the tissue box and throwing them all over the room, that you're not writing on my whiteboard, that you're not, stealing somebody else's stuff and breaking it, all that kind of stuff. So, real quick, I did want to tell you a little bit about the way that my room is set up since we're talking about classroom materials. In the front, you will see a table that has a bunch of papers laid out on it. Those are for speech, like I said. But if you ever need to pick anything up for my class, that is where the papers will be. That is the Student Center, and that is all for you over there. That big, tall tower has pens, pencils, colored pencils, highlighters, tape, scissors, whatever, paper. You're more than welcome to go get stuff from there when I'm not presenting or anybody else is not presenting in class. You're more than welcome to go borrow any of those things or put them back, or if you need it, you can have it. I prefer you not take like my scissors and my glue and stuff like that, more like pens, pencils, like you can take that and it won't be that big of a deal. And of course paper, what are you going to do, replace the paper? So But yeah, those are for you to use. Number 3, the student will arrive on time and ready to learn. It's kind of important in this class to be on time because if we're doing presentations especially, if you walk in late, someone might be presenting and you might be interrupting their presentation, and we definitely don't want that. Also don't like you guys to miss too much of the lectures, and we're right across from the bathroom, so you shouldn't have any issues going and coming back if you need to. I certainly don't mind if you come into the room, drop your stuff off, say, hey, Miss Hoffman, I have to go to the bathroom, run and come back. Totally fine. Number 4, put away electronic devices. Of course, we don't want to be on our phones, on our laptops while somebody else is performing. That's just not very nice. You want to be giving them your undivided attention. That way we can build confidence in here and be kind to each other. And then, of course, encourage others to do their best work. If you have a friend in here that's nervous about their presentation, tell them it's going to be fine. You know, ask them if they want to practice in front of you, those kinds of things, because we want to offer each other support in here. The next section, textbook. There's no textbook in here. Supplies. You will need something to keep your stuff in. It doesn't have to be an individual binder for this class, but it does need, you need to have either, if you're a freshman, she may have talked about Dr. Terry may have talked about the all-in-one binder that you guys are going to do this year. That's fine too. But if you're an upperclassman and you're not doing that, you're more than welcome to have a folder, a binder, whatever. You're just going to need a place to keep all of the worksheets that I give you. A 2-pocket folder, that's just if you want to cart your homework back and forth. It's a little bit of a smaller thing to have to keep up with, totally optional. 70-page notebook for note-taking. You're more than welcome to just have some notebook paper as well. Of course, you're going to need something to write with, pens, pencils, highlighters, page savers just to keep your pages from ripping out of your binder. It's all just suggestion. Late work policy is underneath there. 10 points after the end of school on the due date and 25 points at the end of the next class period. After that, it's a 0. So what I mean by that, let's say, for instance, you had an assignment due next, Wednesday, I guess when I would see you. If you didn't turn it in by 4 o'clock on Wednesday, it's going to be 10 points off. If you don't turn it in by that Friday, Thursday would be when I see you again. If you don't turn it in by that Thursday, it's 25 points, and then if you don't turn it in by Flex Friday, then it would be a 0. Or I guess we don't have Flex Friday next week. I'm thinking a week ahead. Whatever, you get what I'm trying to say. So you get 1 class period, then you get 2 class periods. By the third one, it's a 0. I am not great at keeping up with the late work because I try to get everybody's stuff in all at once, grade it, and then get it back to you in a timely manner. If I get people's stuff in at different times and I'm having to grade them at different times, and then I'm handing stuff back all week long, or heaven forbid all month long, and then somebody else has theirs first, or I may end up forgetting about yours or misplacing them. I'm a very ADD person, so I don't want to have 100 different papers at me at one time. I want to have them all at once, grade them, get them back to you. If you turn something in that doesn't have a name on it, there's a little rack up at the front of the board and it says no name. It'll be hung up there and it's going to be 10 points off of your grade. So make sure you put your name on everything. Outside events, of course, you may be required to come help with some stuff for class. One-act play happens in the fall, and then our musical happens in the spring, and our haunted house happens around Halloween. So you'll get some more information on those when I need people to come help. Extra credit, you're definitely more than welcome to bring me supplies, and I will give you extra credit for this class. I give it out in the form of little coupons, so they're your responsibility to keep up with. So make sure that you have a pencil bag or something like that to where you can keep up with that. Midterm and final, excuse me. The fall, this may change because I'm not going to be here, but if you get a substitute for the long term that has some experience with drama, I might still have you do presentations or performances. But if not, I might just keep it at a written final. So we are going to talk more about that whenever I actually get into class. That way we can kind of discuss it together. It's also a little bit different because you guys are a mixture of experienced and, I'm going to say novice, and I don't mean that in a negative way. I just mean they haven't taken drama before maybe, potentially. Maybe you did if you're a freshman in middle school, and that's great. We're definitely going to evaluate that, actually, at the end of this video. So, the class contract is the next thing there. I need you guys to sign this and return it to me by Tuesday, whenever I will actually meet you in person. This is very basic. It just has your name. It says, I've read everything. I understand everything. I'm going to be respectful in the classroom. I know it's my responsibility to make up work. Time requirements or assignment requirements are important, etc. Then your parents also need to sign it to show that they have read it. So you have two other papers, etiquette in the theater and a type of stage in the theater. Now, I wasn't going to try to make you watch a 45-minute video like I did for Poor Speech class, because they have a lot of intro papers, but I want you to hang on to these and maybe just take a look at them over the weekend till I get to see you on Wednesday, I guess. I'm going to maybe do a little video on some of these on Monday, because I'm not going to be able to see you Monday either. But this is just kind of so you have it for advance notice. You can read over it. These are basic things that you need to know before we get started. For my advanced theater production people, this should be a review. For the drama people, this may be all new to you, and that's totally okay. And it may not be new to you, and that's totally okay too. So, hang on to those. Do not lose them. So what I would like you guys to do for today's assignment, I'm not going to grade it, but I want you to do this for sure. You guys all need to get to know each other, since some of you do know each other and some of you may not know each other. So what I want you to do is, one of my theater production kids, get out some paper. Probably whoever is the best at record keeping. You don't have to have the best handwriting necessarily, but whoever is organized and going to keep up with it. I would like for all of you guys to go around the room and introduce yourself and talk about what experience you have with theater. And if it's none, that's okay. If it's a lot, sure, let everybody know. If you're an upperclassman that has experience in theater, you need to provide yourself as a resource for the people that may have some issues getting into it, who aren't comfortable with it. I'm not 100% sure who all is in my class. I think they're still doing some switchovers there. So I may not know you guys. I might already know some of you. I'm not sure yet. So introduce yourself. Talk about your experience in theater. Then, once you guys are done with that, I would like you to make a list of things that you would like to learn about. And I know, that's really, really broad for drama. But, again, for my theater production people, maybe you guys have some suggestions of things that the drama people would need to know about. And I would like you to make me a list of at least 10 things. And it can be really general. It can be, stage directions. It could be memorizing a monologue. It could just be, we want to read a play. Those kinds of things are totally okay. We need a jumping off point. Since this is a mixed class of people that have experience and people that may not have experience, I don't necessarily just want to start at level 0 and go up from there. I would like to start with what you find interesting. So make me a list. You can definitely have a big discussion about it, and that's fine. Like I said, at least 10 things. And it can be 5 from the theater production people and 5 from the drama people. It can be 10 things that you all decide at once. And there could be more than 10. If you guys have a bunch of ideas and you really want to throw them out there, we can definitely get to more than 10 things. I just want to start with 10. And then what I will do is whenever I see you guys next week, we will do a quick refresher on all these basic things. Then we will figure out how to structure the class in the best way to where things flow into one another. And then we'll start learning about it. A little bit real quick before I let you go about the schedule for the semester. One Act Play is on October 19th. So that's going to be the tricky part because I might be out on maternity leave then, and I might not. We just have to see. So up until that point, that's what the outside drama group is going to be focused on. I'm going to be trying to hold auditions this coming week whenever I get back, but I haven't found a good day for that yet. We are for sure going to have a drama club meeting Tuesday when I get back, and Tuesday is if I can look at my calendar, well, I don't have my calendar, but I don't even have one hanging on the wall. I think that would be the 17th, if I am not mistaken. So the 17th, right after school, we'll meet in here. I'll give you guys a little bit more of a rundown on things that are going to be happening after school. You're definitely not required to come, but I would love you to come join us. For those of you that are in theater production, you're required to come. But drama people, if you're just getting into this and you're like, whoa, I don't want to be overwhelmed by, another club, those kinds of things, totally understandable. But if you are interested in helping out at all in any capacity with our shows, whether it's acting or tech, or you just want to come sell tickets in the lobby or hand out programs, that kind of thing, I am more than happy for you to come and listen to one of our meetings and get some more information. So, one more time, give you the assignment. Start by introducing yourselves. My theater production people, y'all probably want to start. Who am I? How long have I been doing theater? How much experience do I have? All that good stuff. Then, drama people, y'all introduce yourself as well. If you have any experience with theater at all, again, it's totally fine if you don't. Just let us know that. I don't have anything. I'm totally a clean slate and I'm ready to learn. And that's fine too. Then come up with 10 things that you guys want to learn. Now, my theater production people, if you are feeling squirrely today and you would like to do a review of the stage directions and types of stages on that paper, you're welcome to do so as long as you know what you're talking about. Each of you should already know your stage directions. If you can remember the types of stages, definitely give a little bit of a review on that. But if you're not feeling confident on it, then I don't want you to spread misinformation. But I know that some of you are really like, you got it down, so you can totally help teach that a little bit, just so they have a bit of a base point for whenever I get there on Monday or Wednesday. So again, I am so excited to be starting this year. I'm so sorry that I can't be there, but I will see you very, very soon, and I really hope that you all have a great semester. Bye!